Hello and welcome back to the Lotus SMP. I am Shaden23 and I've actually done what I said I would do between episodes and I've made this area look a lot nicer. I really like it. So what I've done is I've added little bits of detailing and colour and depth and tried to bring a little bit more life to this little street because it really needed it. Over here we've got a little barbecue, that adds a little bit of movement with the smoke going up here. I might even add some steaks or something on the grill there with some armor stand magic. I think we can do that. And I've got a little fountain in the middle here between all four houses. We've got bushes, we've got little bits of extra colour, so a bit more variance than I had before. And I think it goes a long way. Like even stuff here, like little fences, I've got some carrots growing in here. And I think this side, yeah, I've got some wheat growing in there. And over here, I have built another custom tree. Now what I did is I kind of made it look like it's going up through the building. Like, I don't know whether it's grown since the building's been up or they built the building around it. I guess you can decide that. And again, I don't really know what sort of tree this would be. I've made it out of oak wood, obviously, but I don't think it really looks much like an oak tree. And over here, we've got a little bit better sort of way into the back thing, a little bit of a veranda. I think it looks pretty cool. So all of these buildings have villages, and I'm probably going to do what I've done here. All these chests here with the different books as I'm trading. I'll probably do that for each and every house eventually once they've all got... What are you doing? What are you... Okay, that's concerning. How has he been turned into a zombie, but no one else has? Okay, that's a dilemma for another day. But once all these guys have jobs and they've got signs saying what they are, I think this is going to be fantastic. A great little trading hall. I definitely have a lot more of the books to go. I don't have every single book here. I've got some of the better ones I wanted. There's some there. There's more in that one. But eventually I'll have probably most of the good enchantments that people want. And that brings us back to the shopping district. So in the last episode, you'll remember that Maddie came over and we talked about making a new shop in the shopping district. And this is what she's made. Look at that. This is our new enchanted bookshop. So if I come in here, you will see, wow, look at this. We've got all the books of all kinds ready for people to make their purchases. And there's some diamonds in there, but doesn't this look fantastic? I really like how it's got multiple levels that we can come up and get the books. And this is what we were talking about last week as well, was just being able to load the books into here and the hoppers will fill these bookshelves, the chisel bookshelves up so that they can be restocked. But that leads me to another thing. You may see up in the top right corner there is a little status effect, which is Hero of the Village 5. Yep, I've still got 5 minutes of that. Hero of the Village. That is because I am the one providing the emeralds to trade the books for this shop. So if we fly out over this way, you'll see how I'm getting all those emeralds. And there it is. It is a stacking raid farm, and you're probably thinking, didn't they break stacking raid farms in 1.21? And yeah, they kind of did, but this one is a little bit different. So what we do here is we use the ominous bottles. So using Tweakaroo, I can swipe my sword and take the potions periodically, which will set the raid in motion. So the mobs are being killed off now as the raids come in. I'll go into a replay mod so you can see that. Is another one coming in. And I can just stand here, clicking away. And with the beacon giving me strength and regen, I can stand here for ages. As you can see, my inventory filled up with a lot of rubbish. So what I'll normally do is I'll just fill up every slot with something that you won't get from a raid farm. And I'm just going to dump these back into the system. And you can see I've made a rather large sorting system for all this stuff. So this first section of 6 silos are for redstone and for emeralds. And I've got autocrafters up here, which will actually turn everything into blocks. So yeah, that's a fair bit of redstone. And for emeralds, yeah, we've got a fair bit there as well. It's definitely not as much as we used to get before 1.21, but it's still pretty good. And it's more emeralds than we're probably going to need for our shop. This section actually has an auto crafter for shulker boxes, which will put all the witch drops into shulker boxes. So now, look at that, I've already got a shulker box full of gunpowder, I've got spider eyes, yeah, all this stuff from the witches. Fantastic. And this is just an overflow for a lot of junkets and mainly Totems of Undying, which I don't really use. And anything that doesn't fit into this will just get burnt up. But you do get a lot of other stuff in here, like crossbows and mob heads, and a few little potions of healing here and there. Now this section here sorts for the ominous bottles, because they do drop from this farm, but not very much. That is all I've got from running this for a long time. 12 plus the 41, which will be up in the filter up there. That's for the 5s. The 4s, yeah, we don't have many of them. We've got a few more 3s, but yeah, that's not great. So this thing isn't self-sustaining. So for that, I had to build another farm. So out here at this pillager outpost, I have built an ominous bottle farm. Pretty easy to do, but you can see here we have lots of the pillagers coming in. So these guys, the guys with the banners, they're the ones that will drop the ominous bottles when they die. So you can see here all the pillagers are trying to get towards the iron golems in the center, and they get pulled in by water streams into the center, and they get burnt in lava. So we've got some bottles in here. Look, there's a fair bit there. Look, I normally just take the 5s because the 5s, they're the most powerful. It's not the most high-tech farm out there, but it gives me all the bad omen bottles that I need to run the farm. So up here you can see how well it's working. Pretty good. There is a lot of pillagers going in there, getting killed, dropping all their drops, and letting me run the other farm. And I think this is pretty good timing because Maddie's been here, and yeah, need some more emeralds. Luckily, I've got a fair bit at the farm, which I can give to her to stock the shop so we can make all those yummy, yummy diamonds. But that brings us to this beacon, which I had to sell off soon because I don't have one. And I don't think anybody's actually selling beacons or wither skulls, so I think that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to make a wither skeleton farm. So I think I've picked a design I want to use, and it's by Voltrox. It's a pretty basic wither farm, but it should get me all the wither skulls I need, and hopefully enough to be able to sell some on a server as well. So pretty much everything I need is in this shulker box, except for some other ingredients, which that could come in very handy right there. Yep, I'm going to need some turtle shells. It looks like there's just one there. I might have to go searching and breed up some turtles. Oh, there's heaps here. Oh, my house is just there. I thought I was going to have to fly around for ages, but here we go. Here we go. So what do I need? I need seagrass, don't I? Okay. Let's see if that works. 1, 2, 3. You can have some. Did everyone get some? Did you get some? I think they did. Yep. Okay, that is... Okay, I definitely got 2 from that. Okay. Alright, well that was pretty easy. I got my 4... way easier than I thought it was going to be. Let's go to the nether now and do the hard part. Alright, I've got a bit more armor on now, and this behind me is the fortress I'm going to use. This should be pretty basic really, it should be pretty quick to build. Most of it is up above the nether roof, that's where the killing chamber is. But this should be a pretty easy build. I've got some armor, I've got some protection, blast protection, and I'm probably going to take some fire resistance potions, and this should be nice and easy. Hopefully I don't die too many times, but let's give it a go. Well, that was relatively painless apart from halfway through realizing I'd forgotten to bring the items I needed for an iron golem, but he's in there safely in the middle. This should start to work soon. I need to go up above the nether roof now, which I've already made that part. I'll go up there now and show you how this works. Yeah, so I made this earlier. This is fairly easy, fairly straightforward. I've made a big sorting system for it already, and I'm hoping that once I start hanging out up here, we should start seeing some wither skeletons coming through. Now the idea is they will go through that portal we saw down below, and there's portals in the overworld which they'll come over and into this one. Oh, I've got to light this portal first. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. All right. So with that lit, hopefully we start seeing some skellies coming through shortly. I haven't tested this yet. I don't know for sure if it's going to work. We can only hope. Oh, I see one. There we go. Our first one. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, they're starting to come down. All right. Okay. I better explain this sorting system. So I've got rows for bones, for coal, for wither skellies and some blaze rods, because you never know, they might come through as well. And over here, I've got a couple of rubbish bins, just some junk stuff. So all the extra swords and stuff will start being destroyed by the trash can down there. Now, I've disabled that one and this one because I just need to make sure, I need to set up my filters first. So down here, we've got filters ready to go. I just got nothing in them yet. I mean, I've got some bones to put them in now, but anyway, we'll do that in a second. So once I've got all the filters set up, I'll put a redstone dust there and on the other side, and this thing should be good to go. So let's have a swipey swipe. We're probably starting to see some of these already filling up. Coal, bones. We've got 2 skulls already. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that so fast. And another one. Okay, all right. So let's make the middle 2. Oh, look at that. There we go. I've got the achievement. Let's make the middle 2 for Skelly skulls. So we'll replace that with that and one there. We're probably not going to get much blaze rod, so let's just go. Yeah, we'll go bones next. Bones there. Oh, perfect. We'll go some coal there. Coal in this one. Coal in this one. And then if we do get some blaze rods, we can put them in there. So I've been swiping away here for almost 15 minutes. I've got about 20 seconds to go. I'm not expecting amazing rates, but we'll see what we've got in terms of wither skulls. I'd really like to see that these are filled up. Okay, they're not. Okay, 18 and 16. Still, you know, that's okay. That's all right. So I've just been AFK here a little bit more, and I have a feeling now that if I were to look down here, 41, that means the filters are full, and we might even have some down here. I don't know how many. None. Okay, great. But 3. Look at that. We've got 3 extra ones as well as the filters full. So with those 3, I think I need a beacon here. I'm going to go fight the wither. And yep, I'm doing it the easy way. I don't really know another way of doing it. What is this? River Warrior Rose Farm. Call Sim for does that mean... I think it means I can just, I can do this, can't I? So if I were to go soul sand here and some skulls there. Okay, Withering Heights, I've got it. All right, hopefully I can just get a couple of hits in. There we go. I have got a wither star. Look at that. Perfect. It's a bit cheaty, I know, but it's fine. I wonder how this works. No idea. Oh, actually, I think I do know. It drops snowmen down there, doesn't it? So I ended up with a blue wither head and a black one and another star. Fantastic. I'm going to head back home and get myself for a beacon. And here we go, we've got a beacon made from my very own farmed wither skulls. That's fantastic. I'm so thrilled. And this is so easy, it works so well. And like I said, they're not the best rates in the world, and I can probably make it a little bit better by some spawn proofing down below. But we're already getting some skulls back in here. Look, that's 2 more. And not to mention, like, there's 41, there's 82 in there. Oh, this is great. So the last thing I'm going to do today is fill up a shulker box full of these emerald blocks, chop down these 2 signs, and drop the box off at Maddie's house. And now with a half a shulker box full of wither skulls and heaps of soul sand, I'm going to make some nether stars and make some beacons. So I hope you liked that episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on your favourite bit, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.